This is Hannibal and the Hannibal TV mascot. Piper here from thehannibaltv.com. I'm wearing a shirt the same color as her fur today since we're best buddies. And let me get into the news. CM Punk is the new AEW champion. He beat Hangman Page at the AEW pay-per-view last night. Which I have to say, CM Punk is better known than Adam Page. However, CM Punk is best known these days for getting his ass kicked twice in embarrassing performances in UFC. So I'm not sure how much he actually is going to make any casual fan want to watch AEW, but at least he has more name value than the last guy they had as champion, who nobody knows. But I guess Erich Bischoff had said that CM Punk was, quote, the biggest financial flop in the history of wrestling, end quote. And Tony Khan addressed those comments after AEW's show last night, saying, quote, that's a bleep opinion. It's the most bleep opinion I've ever heard. That's bleepin' bleep, end quote. So Bischoff is getting under Tony Khan's skin. I don't think AEW's turned a profit yet. Of course, Tony Khan's father is a multi-billionaire worth about 14 or 15 billion. So it's just pretty much a toy for his son to play with, similar to what Impact was for Dixie Carter, although I don't think Dixie Carter's father had anywhere near the money Tony Khan's father has. Also, apparently MJF had no-showed something to do with Double or Nothing, some sort of autograph convention over the weekend. And there was some rumors that he might not show up for his match against Wardlow last night, but he did show up, and they had him take 10 power bombs. So I can tell you the power bombs aren't very fun to take. They are painful. I don't know how soft the AEW ring is, but obviously that's giving him some sort of physical punishment for being mad at him, I guess. But the thing that I take out of that is Wardlow, isn't he like 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 250 or so pounds? And he has to power bomb the little midget MJF 10 times to win. I don't know if that really makes Wardlow look that strong, but other than CM Punk winning the title and that Wardlow MJF thing, I didn't really hear anything noteworthy from their pay-per-view. Thank you, Jay-Z. Appreciate it. Jacques Rougeau's Loot Academy show has started, by the way. If you go to lootacademy.ca, you can find out more information on that. Colonel Quail, Piper would stomp CM Punk. Probably. She's tough. She doesn't back down from anybody. Jay-Z, no, we had Victoria Day last weekend. It's just a regular day of the week here. But I did go on a nice little trip to Toronto on the weekend, as many of you saw. So I celebrated Memorial Day in my own way, and obviously had a lot of fun. Got some heel heat from many haters because of the company that I kept with me. So that was funny. Chris says CM Punk can't be a credible champion after his UFC run. No, it makes your company like. Brock Lesnar may have lost his last couple of fights, but at least he was UFC champion. And like CM Punk just got his ass kicked basically, and like had embarrassing performances. So it makes, if he's the toughest guy of your wrestlers, it doesn't make me want to watch your wrestling company. Steve says another unbelievable match. El Spicy says Ember Moon. Not that familiar with her. Inferno says Tony's dad is only worth 10 billion. Well, I read 14 billion. Let's look it up. His name is Khan, right? Shad Khan net worth. Let's look it up right here. Oh, you know what? You're right. Maybe I was looking at Canadian dollars. Maybe I was looking at Canadian dollars because according to this, maybe his value has actually gone down since he started AEW. Who knows? But I'll post it. This actually says, and I don't know how accurate it is, that he's only worth 7.4 billion now. So who knows? Maybe AEW has actually brought his value down. Let me put that up there so you guys can see. 7.4 billion. He needs one of those like one eye glasses, doesn't he? He would look really good with that. Kaz 8, the Blood Hunter would never work in AEW. Mike was at the Revolution card in Orlando and said it was much better than last night. Tom, I think MJF has a couple years left on his contract, so it could be an angle or it could just be a spat that they'll probably work out. So, yes, Tony Khan's father is the owner of the Jaguars. Oh, I got a hater on here. I've got a hater on here. You realize, my friend, that I make money from wrestling, right? You realize my profession is the wrestling business. I'm a content creator, and my whole success is due to my success in the wrestling business. So, again, if people want to listen to Jim Cornette and take what Jim Cornette says as the gospel truth, then go ahead. It's up to you. But the fact of the matter is, I make my money from the wrestling business, whether you guys like it or not. And thanks a lot, Dork, because whether you like me or not, by commenting and watching me, you're helping me. So I really appreciate it. And John says MJF is under contract till 2024. And by the way, look who I was hanging out with for that little geek all weekend. And no, she hung out with me out of the goodness of her heart because she likes hanging out with me. Because I'm actually fun to hang out with. Because I didn't want to drag her to the AEW show because I actually wanted to go to nice places and have fun. So I love the haters on here. I really love it. I love that they watch me. Thank you all for your support, the people that like me and the people that hate me. Really love it. You allow me to do this wonderful job for a living, work as a YouTuber, and I really appreciate it. So on that note, have a great night. I'm going to do some DDP yoga in a little bit because I did a really long Stairmaster workout today and my legs are killing me. I need to loosen up. So check it out. Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video. Then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at The Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Hannibal TV.